Alright Pat, this is round number 2. We have here a 2012 Toyota Highlander. It's a base model all-wheel drive V6. And you'll see here it's a little different than the 08 that you had picked up and purchased. That Dave's driving, or was driving. It's they squared off the nose a little bit, made a little sleeker headlight with halogen bulbs, gives you better visibility. And it squares off the nose a little bit to give it a more aggressive look. It's got a silver grille, and down the bottom you see it's got a chrome trim piece for aesthetics. Fog lights are now standard equipment in the Highlander. Come around to the side, it's got a 17-inch alloy wheel, all-season radial tires on it, of course. They add a little bit more chrome. Once again, you see a bottom molding made of chrome, and up top, right along the window line, you'll see another chrome strip from front to back. So, privacy glass, as you can see, it's got roof rail for luggage if you fill up the cabin interior. This color, I don't know how well it shows up on a little bit of a dark day, but it's called Sizzling Crimson. It's a brand new color. It's in between a burgundy, purple, red, depends on the daylight, of course, but it's very deep, rich, classy color. Come along the side like every other model we're producing. It's got the foldable and heated rear view mirrors. Okay, so if you hit something, they're going to collapse before they break, save you money on repairs. So, color key door handles, not a plastic, not a cheap plastic handle. It's painted the same color as the vehicle for, once again, aesthetic purposes. Into the back, very large. It's actually a 7-seater, so you've got 3 seats in the back. These are captain's chairs with an armrest, and the third seat in the middle, you can actually fold it down like an armrest. Like so, and actually that thing can also be removed completely, and what that does is it allows you a pass-through to the rear seats, the other 2 seats in the rear. So you can take it out completely, and when you take it out, it's not cumbersome. There's actually a little cabinet in the rear, which is under the center armrest. It can be stored away for in case you ever have to use it, but at the same time, you're never worrying with fumbling with it. The rear seats have their own climate control. Okay, so the kids can adjust themselves, or your passengers can adjust themselves, so they don't have to be blasted out by heat in the front by the driver and or passenger. Power windows all the way around. The rear, once again, they're sticking with the chrome theme. It's got a chrome strip on the bottom, a chrome Highlander emblem right below the Toyota badging. Go ahead and open it up. Like I said, it's a 7-seater, so right now I have the third row in the position it would be in when it needs to be used. In behind it, you'll see I've got a little bit of storage space, not a whole heck of a lot. I'm not going to fit a hockey bag, I'll tell you that. And the back bench is actually 50-50, so you can fold, you can put one seat in use and have the other one tucked away, or you can have them both at the same time. Just pull a lever, push them down, away they go. Takes the headrest with it. And they'll fold flat for a maximum cargo space if you have 5 or less passengers. Once again in the back, the middle row, which is the captain's seats, you can actually recline it 40 degrees using this bar here, or if you have no passengers and want the extra cargo space, you can actually fold it ahead, slide it ahead, and that'll increase your rear space and allow you entry to the back row. I'll show you the bread and butter. Let's get inside the rig. So first thing when we walk in, you'll see it's got a power driver's seat, 8-way, power windows, power door locks. That's a window lockout button, so no one can play with the windows if you don't want them to. You get inside, it's got tilt and telescopic steering, so it's 4-way adjustable. Once again, this is only a base model, but it's got steering wheel hand controls. Right here, it's got your integrated Bluetooth. And over here is your heads-up display and your voice command recognition button, talk switch, which you'd have in the runner, of course, anyway. Over here, this little cluster, far left, you've got the adjustable mirrors. The one right next to it, this is really neat. It's actually a heated windshield wiper. So in the morning, turn that on. It's going to have fins at the bottom of the windshield that heat up like a rear window defrost, and that will keep your windshield wipers from freezing up on you. Traction control. This is your interior lighting for dimness or lighter or darker, and this is your power lift gate. Push this button, the rear hatch will open on its own. Shot of the gauge cluster. It's got intermittent wipers for the front and the rear window, and right down here you've got your cruise control. Center console. It's got AM, FM, CD with XM as well. You'll see it's got very large control knobs, and it's actually made with a purpose. It's to make sure that if you have work gloves on or winter gloves on, they can still push all the buttons, turn all the cranks and whatnot without pushing a million buttons at the same time. It makes it easy to use if you have a set of gloves on, so it's actually functioning. And of course, where they're large, they're very easy to see. So this one here is for heated mirrors in the rear window. This is so that the kids or rear passengers can control the heat on their own. This gives them access, and that way if you don't want them to play with the knobs, you can shut it off, and whatever they do in the back won't have any bearing on the actual interior temperature. This is your fan speed and control. This side is the direction of airflow, and of course push button air conditioning once the fan is on. Okay. You see down here in the middle, it's a gated style automatic shifter, so it's a center console shifter opposed to a column. Right down here, a couple neat features. Clearly, it's got a charger plug-in inverter. This one here is a DAC. It's actually downhill assist control. If you're going down a steep hill, you can actually activate this button. And if you're doing 20 kilometers an hour or less, it will take care of the braking and throttle control. So all you have to do is worry about steering, and it does that so that to make sure if you're going down a real steep descent, that you're not going to lock up your brakes and get into a slide. The next button is actually it's very clearly labeled as snow. If you engage this system, there'll be a light come on in your dash that says snow right down here in the corner. And when it's engaged, and what it does is it allows you from a dead stop. When you pull away, you're pulling away in second gear opposed to first gear, which will increase your torque and reduce your wheel spin. Cup holders, more cup holders. Center console, very deep. Okay. And this model here doesn't come equipped with leather interior. However, we can have it installed for you professionally with heated seats function as well. And this is actually kind of a nice feature because A, it cuts down on wait time of ordering one that has leather, and B, it allows you to pick your own color. So if you want to incorporate the outside color of the vehicle and the inside color of the vehicle, you can put a hint of the red from the outside in part of the body of the seat or the piping. And if you find the interior is light and it worries you with stains and rips and or stains and scratches and whatnot, then you can pick a darker color to avoid those problems. So anyway, I'll send this one through to you, Sequoia. I hope you have now, and we'll go from there. Talk to you soon.